So, what in the sweet teas is going on here in the Memphis, Tennessee area in regards to the housing market? If you don't know who I am, I'm Deborah Taylor, a local real estate agent here in Memphis. And so, I want to share with you today June's numbers, June 2022. So, if you give me just a moment, I'm going to share my screen with you. So the numbers that I'm pulling right now is straight from the Mars data report for June 2022. And I believe you're going to find these numbers pretty interesting. Let me expand this screen just a little bit and let's look at these numbers together. I will not go over all the numbers, just to give you a little bit of highlights of what's going on. As you can see here, the total number of units sold in June 2022 was 2006. This is a 7% increase from May, which was at 2.3%. Now, the median price of homes now is $250,000. This is an 11% increase from May of 2022. Those numbers set at 4.5%. Even though the Fed has increased the interest rates, the price of homes continue to climb. So something has to give. I want to jump down to the new home sales. The new home sales, believe it or not, even though it says the number of units has decreased to 14.3%, in May 2022, the number of new home sales set at approximately negative 31%. So even though the numbers are negative, it is going to the number of new home sales, meaning that more new homes have actually been sold in the month of June than what took place in the month of May. As you can see here, what is so interesting, the median sales price of homes is sitting at $410,000. $410,000. This is a 20% increase from last year. That means the affordability of homes are going through the roof. It's unbelievable to see that the price of homes continue to climb in spite of the increase in mortgage interest rates. Going back to these numbers here, what I find most interesting that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, that I think I need to bring to your attention, is not so much the number of units sold. Down within the body of the statistics for June 2022 sits the foreclosure actions. Guys, gals, y'all, look at this. There's a 96% change in the number of foreclosure actions. Something is going on in the market that they're not telling us about. And it pays to pay attention to what is taking place. I'm hearing rumors of what's called deflation. This means that in order to keep the bubble from popping, there's going to be a slight deflation in various areas. There are also an increase in the number of repossessions that are taking place. People are no longer able to afford various items. They're no longer able to afford their cars. They're no longer able to afford their homes. So something is going on in the market, and we better pay attention to this elephant that's in the room. We better pay close attention to what's going on in the market. But let me tell you this is not a time to be afraid. These can be the best of times. This can be the time of a wealth transfer for those who are in position, who have the finances, who are ready to take advantage of what's taking place in this shifting market. So, even though we're shifting more to a buyer's market, which will give buyers a greater opportunity to purchase that home and more leverage, it's also a time where you need to be wise in your steps. You don't want to get into a home that you cannot afford or that decreases in price for whatever reason. Now is a time to use wisdom, to get with a local real estate agent like myself who's paying attention to the economy, who's paying attention to the numbers. I'm not an economist. I'm just sharing the numbers. I'm sharing the facts. I'm sharing historical data. We have not been down this path before. We have not been in a pandemic. We have wars in Ukraine, a crisis at the border. Inflation is going through the roof. People are losing their homes, they're losing their cars. Guys, something's going on that we need to pay attention to. There's going to be some probably more layoffs. I'm seeing this in the news. I'm not just saying this, I'm seeing this in the news. I'm not an economist, but I know that this can be also a great time for those that are in position. So if you are a first-time homeowner or you're looking to buy your first home, I want to encourage you to begin to get your finances in order. If you are FISBO, I'm seeing FISBOs. They're out there and they are trying their best to sell their homes on their own. And guess what? They're having a difficult time. Get with a local real estate agent, somebody that can help you navigate these waters ahead. If not, you're losing money every day that your home sits on the market and you are trying to save money when in fact you're losing money. That's just my advice. If you are a seller and you want to sell your home, let me encourage you, sell it for fair market value. Sell it for fair market value. If somebody wants to pay more for it, they will. Again, get with a local real estate agent like myself who can help you navigate these times. We're in some of the best of times and we're in some of the most stressful times. So let's just hold on to your hat, grab your guitar, get your sweet tea, sit back and wait. So until next time, bye y'all.